everybody. So now I'm going to explain subtracting numbers using the method number bonds, but it's going to be different because I'm using numbers with 2 digits. For example, in exercise number 1, I have 12 minus 11. I have 2 digits on this side and 2 digits on the other side. Same goes for exercise number 2. I have 2 digits and 2 digits. And exercise number 3, I have 2 digits and 2 digits. That's why I'm going to use a different strategy called 10 or bigger than 10. It's called 10 or bigger than 10. Now, it's called like that, it's called 10 or bigger than 10 because I'm going to look at my numbers, and if they are the number 10, I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to leave them exactly the way it is because it's easier for me to work with a number 10. But if the numbers are bigger than 10, like 11, 12, 13, 14, and so on, then I'm going to break them down. Remember, these numbers are different from the ones I did before because the ones I did before, I had 2 digits and 1 digit. And in this case, I have 2 digits and 2 digits. So that's why I'm using a different strategy. So let's see. Exercise number 1 says 12 minus 11. I have 2 digits on both sides, so I'm going to use this strategy. 10 or bigger than 10. So 12 and 11, they're definitely not 10, they're bigger than 10. So I'm going to break them down, both of them. I'm going to break them down into 10 and 2 because 10 plus 2 equals 12. And in this case, I'm going to do 10 and 1 because 10 plus 1 equals 11. So after I'm done breaking them down, I'm going to classify them into tens and ones. So I'm going to write tens and I'm going to write ones. So what numbers from these numbers, what numbers are in my tens? The numbers that are in my tens are these one. You see? These are in my tens, so I'm going to write them down. 10 minus 10. Why is it minus? Why is it subtraction? Because that's what we're doing. We're subtracting. So I'm going to subtract my tens. 10 minus 10 equals 0. And then what do? Now I'm going to take my ones. These are my ones. And I'm going to subtract because that's what we're doing. So 2 minus 1 equals 1. Now the last thing I do is that I have to add the remaining numbers. These are my remaining numbers, so I'm going to add them. How much is that? 0 plus 1, that's 1, and that's going to be my answer. You see?